Hey. We are on our way to Van. We're trying to get to Madrid. We're going to stop along the way, so I think we're going to go to Van today, Bordeaux tomorrow, and then Madrid by Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully. So yeah.
So I think we'll be fine. We're trying our hand at hitchhiking. You'll see our sign that we made.
Sorry, Mom.
But yeah, so very excited.
We made it to our spot. We hope to get picked up. We'll see what happens. It seems to be getting a good response. People are smiling, being polite, but hopefully we'll get someone to pick us up soon.
Hey guys, so we actually managed to get picked up. We're on our way to Nantes now. It took a lot less time than we anticipated. So
it's okay, Mom. We're 3 friendly girls. They're students. I'm not gonna die.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
We just made it to our couch surfing for the night. And we're staying with an older gentleman, Eve, and I think he has a separate space for couch surfers, but it's perfect. It's better than a hostel, so that's where we're staying tonight. These are the digs, round shot, and a roommate tonight. He's a French guy. We'll see what he's like when he gets in. Budget eating in France. We bought a bag of lettuce for about, was it 80 centime. Baguette, 55 centime. Tuna, 70 centime each. And this little vinaigrette is fine herbs for a euro, just over €1.08 or something like that. No. Tuna sandwiches and side salad. And that's the dinner for the night.
We didn't have a can opener, so we had to make do. I chopped the hell out of it with a knife and scooping it out with a spoon. And some people might think that is a pain in the ass, but I call this dinner. Morning. We are just waking up in our lovely couch surfing place, as you can see.
Usually with couch surfing, you usually stay in someone else's house or their living room, or they have an extra bedroom. In this case, our host had an extra loft space. We're sharing it with a guy from Morocco.
This is his bed.
Awesome.
Our bed. Well, he's from France, but his heritage is Moroccan. That's how you say it. And but he's here for some school stuff, so he's up and at 'em pretty early. I'm here to show you what we're doing to make a makeshift breakfast. We couldn't find any maple syrup, so out of desperation, we're going to melt down 2 of our maple candies that are meant for our house.
Canadian problems.
Canadian problems. Step 2. Put the maple candies in some water. And we're going to melt them in hopes that we make some sort of maple syrup out of it. So as we are budget travel people, we didn't want to spend a whole lot on breakfast. And our gracious host here at the couch surfing said we can take a couple things from the fridge that he supplied for us. And in what we found I found an egg. Obviously that's not going to be enough, so mixing with some flour, some sugar, some salt. I made a pancake, as you'll see here. We have a pancake, and there were a couple apples, so I chopped up some apples, and that maple sauce that I made, just a bit of flour, water, 2 maple candies, a little bit of sugar, and put them all together, and you have a nice little meal. This is the finished product. Looks a little makeshift, but will be somewhat filling, and get your nutrients from the apple and a little bit of sugar from the maple syrup. So yeah, bon appetit. If you're just spending a couple of days in these smaller French places that still have a lot of amazing sights to see, there's more than enough free stuff for you to check out, so you don't have to empty your wallet just to see some cool things.
found out that this castle, the original construct, dates back to year 1207, which is incredible. And once again, we saw this for free. There are some parts that are cut off that you have to pay to get in, but you don't need to do that. We have more than enough amazing memories made from what we just saw. And as you see here, we got our cheap baguette chopped up into a couple of smaller pieces. 1 can of tuna, that's all it took, and a bit of cheese on top, make a couple of mini tuna melts, along with our soup.
As for me, I've been sick all day. We managed to get out and see some things earlier in the day so that I could rest up tonight. No matter how hard you try sometimes to not be sick while you travel, sometimes it happens. I mean, you're exposed to everything on buses and planes and trains, and you're in new environments and the weather's changing, so sometimes you just have to rest up and get over it. Luckily, I have Josh here to take care of me.
Eating on the cheap. Once again, if you can't afford to go out to a restaurant or bar, which would be most of the budget travelers that I've met, here's another quick little salad that you can whip up.
We have an apple, a bit of grated cheese. This was compliments of our couchsurfing host, so it's not always going to go that way, but sometimes you get a little bonus food that they don't mind you taking from the fridge. We bought this bag of salad for 80 cents, so centene, which lasted us 2 meals today for various things. I didn't get a chance to show you the process of it getting made because I was too hungry, but you can see that I slightly burnt, but I made some croutons with the remnants of a baguette, a bit of olive oil, some salt, and some oregano. And all together we have that lettuce, this cheap dip, fantastic stuff if you can find it, a chopped up apple, those croutons I mentioned, and a sprinkle of cheese. And super cheap, super quick, super easy, and filling and delicious.
Morning. We're finishing up here in Nantes. We're just walking through town, heading out to the highway. Got our sign, got a bit of food in our tummy. On our way to Bordeaux. Lily's not feeling the best today, but I think we'll be alright. Wish us luck. Hey, so we made it as far as Bordeaux Airport, about 8 kilometers outside of Bordeaux. And that's not the problem. We have plenty of ways to get into Bordeaux, but it's just where we're gonna stay. So we're going through all the resources now, and we're gonna see what we might be able to come up with. I got my coffee. Really got a little chocolate with the coffee, so we're both doing a little better now. We had an amazing day though, hitchhiking. We met some really cool people, and it was actually a lot easier, and we got our technique pretty down. We see Lily here painstakingly going through our resources and references and all that. Wish us luck.
We found a host in downtown Bordeaux. We're going to stay with her tonight. And we found our transportation for €1.50 each, so that's €3 for the both of us. So far so good.
Selfies for everyone!
Hey, so we're doing our couch surfing right now for the video, and we have a bunch of people from all kinds of places. Whoa!
So we're drinking Polish vodka, and it's right here, and the legend is the piece of grass inside was peed on by European bison. That's what gives it the yellow taste and the pea taste and the yellow tinge to it. It's pretty good. It's our second day in Toulouse. We were with a couple of our buddies. We met at our couch surfing spot last night, and we're gonna go walk around the city and see what there is to see.
We're gonna die out here.
Josh is cranky.
There's no food.
Help me.
There's no grocery stores. Everybody just grows their own food and eats at cafes. It's impossible.
What's really happening is we just saw a beautiful Japanese garden, I think we showed you some footage before. And now we're just walking around the city, trying not to get cranky.
We're gonna die!
Apparently we can't get away from Canada.